What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Stoic Context. Today we are going to react to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm going to save my commentary for the end of the video, so stay tuned for that.
Unmute yourself. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's your disagreement?
I just don't agree how you were just basically it's almost like putting a price tag on a woman, like considering women like when they get older that they don't have value, where you kind of contradicted yourself saying like um just because a woman gets older, like she doesn't have as much value as she was in her 20s, even though like when a person gains more experience in life, that's what their value go up.
Oh, no. No. At work, maybe. But see, that's different.
And
Man.
sometimes
Hold on.
in real life too.
I'll let you talk. Don't overtalk me. How old are you?
I'm 36.
36 years old. All right. Real question. Do men have price tags on ours? Do we have price tags on us in your eyes?
I don't judge people.
No, ma'am. I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this spiritual Gandhi shit.
It's not
In
a spiritual
general, do
Gandhi though.
men
Like it's
have
really
price tags on us?
no.
Really?
I
So
don't.
how?
In my own
So, ma'am,
opinion,
listen. You're not gonna talk over me. I've said it once. I'm not gonna do that. You're gonna not do that. Unmute yourself. This can't go with you talking over me, ma'am. I'll let you speak.
I'm sorry.
Okay, but listen, because this is important. You're saying men don't have price tags on us. Here's something I want to ask you. Then where's this whole thing coming from? The 3 6s. I want a man that's 6 feet tall, 6-pack abs, and 6 figures or more if men don't have price tags on us. And that has been around since I was a boy. Is that not a price tag?
Well, can I speak?
Yes. After you
Well,
answer that question.
I think that's more of a personal preference than not a
But
price
is it a
tag. Like
price tag?
I don't think it's a price tag because like everybody has a different preference. Like
Okay,
I
ma'am.
might be attracted
Are
to
we gonna
some.
have a conversation? And okay, uh, due respect, ma'am, I get it, but I have a conversation about the general. I don't have a conversation about all the nuances and all the different possibilities. That goes nowhere. That goes nowhere, ma'am. Did you go
Okay,
to college?
of course, yeah.
I don't know. Of course, ma'am. I'm not trying to be rude, but Harvard costs more than state school, costs more than junior college. But
Okay.
history is history. Calculus is calculus. But there's a price tag on stuff because things have values. And whether you like it or not, human beings have values. You don't think so? Go check out the homeless people on your city and see the value that society puts on that man or that woman. We got to be in reality, man. And in the sexual marketplace, you have a value. I have a value.
Well, I feel at my age right now, my value went up, so I could tell you that
Okay.
for sure.
Great,
Like,
great, great. Are you married?
no,
Do you have any children?
yes,
How many?
I have two.
Two. Do you want to get married?
No, not right
Oh.
now.
Do you ever want to get married?
Maybe when I'm done with my son.
What you're done with your son. So are you?
Mhm.
So when your son is 40 years old, are you going to tell him to get an older woman because her value is more?
No, I'm not gonna wait, and I'm not gonna. I'm not
Right,
gonna wait
exactly.
until
That's
he's
right. You
40.
sound
Like I have.
crazy. You
No, no, no,
sound crazy.
no. I'm just
You
gonna wait
sound
3 more
crazy
years.
saying that your value went up the older you got.
Did.
You
I'm being
sound
honest.
crazy. Cam up. Don't tell me cam up.
Huh?
Cam up since you're so high back. Show us your back. Come on, put it on the wood. He
What was
hell because I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we found the one human female whose value has increased as she's gotten older.
that?
The older and the more use, she has increased in value. We want to see this. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus presents Benjamin Button's sister, Betsy Buttons, the woman whose value increases the older she gets because she really gets younger as she ages. Come
No,
on out.
I
We
I
need,
mean
we
I
need, we, yes, you're valuable. She know what she's valuable. We should take her blood and make like an anti-zombie venom or some shit like this because she's got Shangri-La,
no,
the key to life flowing through her veins because of
okay.
the power of sunshine and ponies. What the French toast are you talking about?
I look way better than I was 17, and then I look way better than I was 20.
Okay.
And
How tall are you?
I'm 5'4" and I mean 5'5".
Dress size.
Right now I'm size 9.
Okay. And I guarantee you, when you were 14, you weren't a size 9. You were what? About a 4, 6?
No, I
You
was
never.
like I was maybe like I was the same size as I am right now. I actually lost.
Okay. Well, size 9 is a little big.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
feel
a little big.
happy.
Again, I'm the professional image consultant. This is not opinion. 5'9", 145 pounds top end.
I'm not
So
105 pounds.
excuse me.
I'm not 145
I
pounds.
know. I know. See, ma'am, I'm doing this because what I'm showing is that I'm trying to be kind of humorous, but I'm also being serious. Ma'am, you're 36 years old, and no disrespect, but you're a middle aged woman. You're
Okay.
middle age. You're getting okay. The average age of the female on this planet is roughly right 78, if I'm not mistaken. So
Mhm.
middle age is 36. That would be 72, close to middle age. And the point I'm making is when I was a boy, 36-year-old women were not this unrealistic. They were more serious, more mature. They
Mhm.
dealt with real stuff. They weren't. We almost come across as like a goofy group of people because we're like the kids. Other groups of people had depressions and wars and polio. We haven't had any real problems. So we got 36-year-old, almost 40-year-old women talking like Disney shit is real. And you know it's ridiculous because if your great grandparents, they could be like, wait a minute, we actually had to worry about the flu of 1912, World War I, World War II, this policy, that policy. Now we got to. Now we are as we're such a rich country where the rich people are skinny and the poor people are fat, and it allows first world thinking like you have. Like it or not, ma'am, there is a price tag on all of us, and the problem is generally you want your price to be higher than you're willing to work for.
That's not true though.
Okay, I'm not gonna have a fucking philosophical
I
argument.
I know myself. I know how I was when I was younger. I
Okay,
know
but you're not
you
married, and
now.
you're not married, not looking to get married. So really, it doesn't even matter, ma'am. You're not on the
No,
market.
I'm not looking to get married because I'm more realistic.
All right. Let me get on to the next person.
What we just heard was reality hitting hard. But this woman thinks she's worth more now than when she was younger. She's talking about how she grew as a person and feels more confident. And sure, those things are nice, but Kevin reminded her of something she didn't want to hear. Dating doesn't care how you feel about yourself. It cares about what people actually want. Guys usually want younger girls who look good. Girls usually want guys with money and status. That's not mean, that's just how it is. Here's what you actually control. You can't stop getting older. You can't change biology, but you can control what you do every day. How you take care of yourself, how you act, the choices you make. The problem happens when people ignore reality because it feels bad. She wanted her confidence to make her more attractive, but dating doesn't work that way. Kevin said something else too. Both guys and girls get judged on what they bring. Guys with no money or goals get rejected by girls. Girls who wait too long struggle to find a boyfriend who'll commit. It's not personal, it's just the game. Working on yourself is cool. But reality doesn't care about your feelings. A woman can think she's better at 36, but that doesn't change what guys want. A guy can think he deserves a hot girlfriend without doing anything. But life won't just give it to him. Your value isn't what you think it is, it's what other people see in you. The smart play isn't arguing with how things work, it's playing the game right. That's how you don't end up angry and alone.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello.
How are you?
What do you got on the topic?
I don't think that I'm any of those 5 women that you listed. I feel like I typically do date high value men, but I don't know how to keep them.
You date them, but you don't know how to keep them. Okay.
Yes.
All right. How old are you?
3.
Okay. I don't know what happened to the delay here. You're 30?
33.
33. And the last time you were with a high value man, you were, how long ago was your last relationship?
My last relationship was about 2 months ago, and that lasted for 9 months.
9 months? 9 months. Whoever this is, Avanet Gunham. Okay. Hi, how are you? It lasted 9 months. All right. Okay. So you're 33. You have any children?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Number one. How many?
I have 2 boys, 11 and 8. They are from a marriage. I was married for 10 years.
Okay. So you're a single mother. You're not a baby mama.
Right.
All right, because you was about to get a. Because I come from a baby mama. Okay. So what's going on? You're an attractive woman. How tall are you?
5'6".
Dress size?
4.
All right. So,
So
go ahead.
I'm currently dating. I consider him a high value man. He's a doctor. We live in New York City. We've been talking for about 2 months.
Yeah, but let me finish my questions up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What did your ex-husband do for a living?
He is a property manager.
It's like a property manager at a corporate complex or a residential complex. What are we talking about?
Residential complexes.
Okay.
For nonprofit.
For nonprofit?
Yeah.
All right. So that doesn't sound like a lot of money.
Around like $80K.
In New York, that's like $40,000 anywhere else. So,
yeah.
High value men, because I lived in Manhattan. Why high value men now? Because you say you can't keep them, and I'm kind of zeroing in why. But I need to. If you don't come from that high value man or high value lifestyle, why do you need a high value man now?
Well, after divorce, I typically only dated high value men.
I get it, but why do you need it though?
Because I feel like I have a lot to offer, and I'm not looking to be a stay-at-home mom or anything. I do still want to work, but there's a certain lifestyle that I like to maintain.
Say again, something that you like to maintain?
A certain lifestyle and quality of life.
Yeah.
That I like.
And how long you been divorced?
3.5 years.
All right. So what do you do? And what do you do for a living?
I'm a compliance officer at a top 5 bank.
At HUD?
No. At big bank.
You're borging out. You're a compliance officer somewhere. All right.
At JP Morgan.
All right. So you made more than your husband.
Yes.
All right. So there you go. You made more than your husband. So if you're going into this marketplace wanting to date a high value man, you have 2 children by a man who's not high value. So what history do you have of cooperating, working with, or being on the team of a high value man if you've been married for 10 years to a man who made less than you?
Well, I had a couple of
I need you to think about that question that I just asked. I asked you a good question. You were married for 10 years, yes?
Yes.
All right. In your 10 years, your husband was a middle class man.
Yes.
All right. So you have a history of working with and cooperating with the middle class man. You married him and you had 2 children. Now you want a high value man. Why? And I just
because I feel like I've leveled up to where
How'd you level up? Because you're 10 years older. You're 10 years older. How'd you level up?
Yeah. Well, I did a lot of work on myself after divorce, like therapy and
Okay. But
a lot.
Miss Bat, I need you to understand that's after divorce. How did you appreciably level up? Okay, understand something. On the open market, what age did you get married?
21.
21. And now you're 33.
Yes.
You are 12 years older. 2 children deeper. What have you done to overcome that?
Well, I've maintained my physical. I've had some relationships after marriage where I've learned from that as well. Like, so I've dated a couple of high value men where I've learned
Yes.
from those relationships.
Right. But your problem is you cannot keep them. And what I'm trying to get you to understand, ma'am, is high value men move differently than middle class men. They choose their women differently. I've often said that you can be a high value man's date, but they don't marry women who don't fit their high value lifestyle.
So do you think
Huh?
it's because I have children specifically?
Well, I
Because
think
I
that
know how to
okay,
move around
you're
those
borging
circles.
out, man. I don't know what's going on. Are you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah, but let me move closer to the.
Okay. Your children are a factor, but ma'am, okay, your husband worked for a nonprofit, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say somebody like myself, when I was living in Manhattan, working for a telecommunications concern, making mid 6 figures, near sevens. Smith and Walensky, Hamptons. Um, and what are you guys doing on the weekends when you were married? You were doing middle class stuff. So
Yeah.
you got a different mindset. Okay, let me ask
But
you that. Let me
after
listen
divorce,
before you get upset. If you did not look, if you weren't a pretty woman, would you be asking for what you're asking for right now? If you just looked average, there you go.
no,
There you go. You want a
because
high value man
I
because you're attractive. But see, the thing is, you didn't go out and hold out for a high value man when you were at the peak of your youth. You got a middle class man.
didn't know any better.
Well, okay, but it's not like you can, okay. But high value men are not lottery tickets.
Mm-hmm.
I keep asking you, what can you do for a high value man? And you can't do anything because you're showing that you don't even understand what they would need. Have you
No,
listen?
I do listen to your
Listen.
shows. So I know.
No, okay. Let me give you an example. Have you ever hosted? Have you ever been to a 7-course meal?
5 course.
Okay. Have you ever hosted a dinner party?
Yes.
For how many people?
About 15.
The food was
Well, it was prepared by me, my mom, and my mom mainly.
Mhm. And the people that attended were
Mainly friends and some family.
were there any children?
Yes.
That's not a dinner party. You don't even know.
Okay.
No offense, ma'am. You don't even know. I'm trying to be rude, but you don't even know what I'm referring to. High
That's
value
what.
men move in society.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the main question I asked you that's important: if you weren't as cute as you are, you wouldn't be asking for this. Now here's what you basically said. I spent 10 years with a guy who's in the middle class. I was married to him and had 2 kids. Now I believe I deserve more when I'm older with kids. Where else does
Because
that where
I've leveled up
that is a
as
YouTube
far as a woman.
Instagram word. What does that mean?
Okay, so for me specifically, it means I worked on my mental health, my emotional maturity, and what it means to be a feminine woman.
Which you should have had standard 21 years old when you married a high value man. I get what you're saying. You're better off mentally than you were then, but see, that's not enough. High value men expect feminine women at 21.
Mm-hmm.
High value men expect cultured women at 21, finishing schools. Women who know what a dinner party is, women who know what an after five gown looks like, women who understand these things, man. And again, you said if you weren't pretty, you wouldn't be asking for this stuff. You're asking for more than you know you have on the ball. And you're losing your looks. But ma'am, in New York City, it's New York City?
Yeah.
In New York City, women who look like you are not uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
They're younger and they have no kids. And if you're a high value man, let's say you're a high value man, you're making $1 million a year with Morgan Stanley. And you had a 33-year-old woman with a divorcee with 2 kids, and you had a 23-year-old woman with no children who graduated from Barnard or Columbia or Juilliard.
Well, she would beat me in the no kids, but not in the as far as the conversation I can hold.
All
And
right,
as
I need
far
you guys to understand what she just said. Again, she just said the conversation. You're trying to get men to value your wisdom, your experience. Men don't value that.
No, but I mean,
Okay. You're asking why, and I'm telling you why. You don't want to accept it, and I'm trying to dance around it as nice as possible without going harsh. But you're going to make me go there. No, you're not on that level. I mean, you're just not. You're pretty, but you're not on that level. The conversation. What can you talk about? You've been married 10 years to a middle class guy. You got 3 years of therapy to fix the things that were off with a middle class guy. You're not ready for a guy up there. You're not ready for a man who's in the elite level.
So even if I've dated a couple, that still doesn't make me ready.
No. Well,
Because
okay, ask yourself a question. Who stopped seeing who? Did you drop them or did they drop you?
One of them I did, the other he did.
I don't know what that means. So you dropped one and the other dropped you.
Yeah. And I'm currently talking to one, but it's too soon to tell.
Okay. You're overvaluing yourself, ma'am. You're a middle class lady. You're a pretty middle class woman. And so we've told women that all you got to do is decide to level up. And see what you're trying to basically do is say a man who's gone out and made himself in the top 10%, top 5% of men, he should just accept a woman who's an average middle class single mother of 2. When he can get a beautiful young Ferrari. And you're saying, well, yeah, but I got better conversation. Is that what men value off the top?
No. But
that's all you got to sell. It's all you got in your store. You don't have what they want.
Well, I feel like I'm feminine and inspiring and those things that you.
I'm not saying you're not those things, ma'am. But you're still going to keep pushing this. So let me tell you, audience, where this goes. Women like this tend to keep going outside their marketplace. And when they keep getting rejected by men who they're not on their level, they become hell on wheels to everybody. She can't hear me. She wants what she wants. And you don't even want the man. You want the lifestyle. You don't have a high value lifestyle. You don't have a high value mentality. You don't even understand the stuff I'm talking about. So if he married you, you couldn't do any of the stuff that a high value wife would be expected to do. You want the money. I get it, but you want his resources, and he wants different. That's why you can't keep them.
Okay, so should I just?
All right. You should. Here's what the truth. It's gonna sting. Ready?
Yeah.
You should accept who you are. I've told men on this program, high value is not in the cards for you, and don't try to kill yourself to be something that you're not. I mean, what was so bad about your? What I mean, you didn't say that you and your ex-husband had a horrible life. You had a 10-year marriage and 2 children. And what we have done effectively in this country, especially in Black America, we have made average and normal not good enough. Why did you guys divorce?
The love wasn't there. We grew apart. We got together when we were pretty young, and it just became toxic for the kids.
Right. Toxic. Was there money issues?
No.
Was there infidelity?
No.
Then you should have stayed with your husband and worked on your marriage. You should have stayed with your husband, went to therapy, and stayed together.
I tried. He didn't want to do therapy, church, nothing.
I'm not okay. And see, women get mad when I say that to women. They get mad when I say that. But see, I know what it is. But see, what you tend to hear is you don't hear, you're out here. And are you happy doing what you're doing now? Cycling through men who just are using you, who are just dating you as a side chick?
No, I haven't been a side chick, but no, I'm not happy dating. No, I want a partner.
All right. I got to move on to the next caller, man. But dating is for you're asking for more than you're bringing to the market. The high value men you said you're kicking it with, they're not trying to wife you. Mm-hmm. I've tried to tell you in the nicest way possible, but you're just not hearing it. So best of luck to you. But in New York City, the kind of, are you living in Manhattan? Brooklyn. And do you want to have any more children?
If the man wants to, I'm open to it, yes.
So again, he doesn't even get children in this deal. He's just got somebody else's kids to raise.
He can get his kids if he wants. I'm still good.
Yeah, 1. Can he get 3?
No.
Exactly. And you see, ma'am, you're chuckling. So a man has to go out and make himself a top 10%, top 5% man. And all he gets is, no offense, man, but I got to say it, a single mother with 2 children that he has to put a roof over their head. He can't put you in a 1-bedroom flat like he could starting out. There has to be a room for you and him, and the boys have to have separate rooms. And then if there's another kid, there has to be and he only gets 1, but he's got the bill for 5 people. See what I'm saying, audience? These women never think about what men want. It's incredibly selfish. He can get 1 kid. Oh, man, he can go out and get a younger woman that doesn't have all these entanglements and issues and have as many kids as he wants and can afford it. And she'll be happy to give them to him. You got women in these chat room right now to be like, I'm 23. I'm good. Find me. And that's what he wants. He's like, why do I want this? This is a bad deal. Now, it's personal to you because you don't look at yourself that way, but this is a bad deal for a man.
Yeah. I get the kids part, yeah. I'm aware of that.
Huh?
I definitely understand that the having children part is not something that they would want, for sure.
Right. So you got to find a man on your level. I don't know why you want a high value man when you had a 10-year middle class marriage. That's just insane to me.
I haven't been picky in that way, but honestly, the men I've dated just turn out to be high value. It's just.
But the only man you're asking about is keeping high value. You're not asking about keeping just a regular guy.
Oh no, I would love to keep a regular guy.
Okay, I got to get on to the next call, man. This is not going. This Best of luck.
Listen, it really doesn't sound like she would be okay with a regular guy, because if a man came in making less than her and she has 2 children already, the last guy couldn't survive. And he was actually the father to these children. So why would she believe now that this next man probably is going to come in making less while she's continuing to make more? And she's going to accept that? No. And trust me, she's just not running in to high value men. Now, New York does have a lot of them, but the chances that you're just going to run into them and they're taking you seriously out of all of the options in New York when you have 2 children, very unlikely. And this is the lies that women sell themselves. Like, yo, well, this guy I was able to do this with this guy. Yes, because he wanted to get off. But as far as taking you seriously, putting a ring on your finger, giving you his last name, yeah, that's out the cards. And that's the way you should be judging. Now, you see, Kevin has pretty much like exposed the playbook for women. He's clearly saying, look, unless it's this, and it's not even him, we just know this to be the goalpost in life in general. Nothing really matters until you are married, because there's everything on the line, especially for a man. So if a man isn't even willing to put everything on the line for you, yeah, that man don't love you. He really doesn't care about you like that. So that's how you keep score. So all this dealing with, nah, she's a little too old for that. She's nearly 40, on her way to 40, 2 children. Dealing with ain't good enough. But I want everyone to please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you will be alerted when we upload more videos just like this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.